Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to be presenting you with a summary of all the pre-treatment work that I've done on the lead. As a brief summary, the pre-treatment work includes condition reporting, photography, research and analysis. Now, I'm not going to explore any of the science behind my analysis, as this would make for a quite heavy blog entry. Just be aware that there is plenty of information available elsewhere if you want to find out more. Before I continue with this section, let me introduce you to Dr. Peter Guest. He's the Senior Lecturer in Roman Archaeology at Cardiff University. I'm meeting with him to discuss my pre-treatment work.
Well, Sarah, this is one of the lead rolls that Philippa Walton brought down to us the other week.
Yeah.
How many of them were there altogether?
So there were 8 altogether.
And we're going to unroll all 8 of them if we possibly can?
Yes, that's the idea, hopefully. Although I brought this one out to show you because we may have some problems with this one. So as part of the treatment so far, I've done my research and analysis of the objects, and I analysed the alloy composition of this one, and it actually came out to be quite a high percentage of tin. In fact, it was almost 50-50 tin-lead alloy, so I'm a bit worried that this one might be quite brittle to open.
So it might be too brittle to open because it'll break?
Yes, potentially, and I don't want it to completely fall apart and lose all evidence.
No. So the Romans were adding other metals to the lead, were they? Tin, other things as well?
Yeah, we know that they were alloying lead. We have evidence of that with different objects. However, most of the lead scrolls that I sampled and used, sampled, I put into the SEM, actually came out to be a 98% lead.
Right.
So there is about under 2% tin in the alloy, which we don't know. That's probably not enough for us to say whether they're actually deliberately adding the tin to that.
And what was the tin content of this one?
This was about 50-50, so this is a deliberate adding of tin.
Interesting. So that might mean that this is made by in a different place or for a different purpose or something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I guess we don't really know any more about its actual context and stuff, where it was found. I don't have that information. But yeah, it might have been intended for a different use.
Okay. And how will you actually physically unroll them? How does that process take place?
So I've looked at the alloy compositions, so I can then compare those to phase diagrams for lead alloys.
Yeah.
So this tells me at what temperatures the crystalline structures are going to change. So obviously I don't want to be changing or affecting the lead in any way, but I will be using heat in my treatment to increase the malleability of them. So what I intend to do is take them to approximately 40 degrees, and then I will be physically unrolling them, and then using tools such as bone folders and soft wooden tools so they don't damage the lead to help me.
Have you done this kind of thing before?
Never.
So it's a new thing. It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really exciting. It's a completely 100% new thing for me. I have experience of cleaning lead before, but not actually manipulating it in any way. Thanks for watching, and thanks to Dr. Guest for his help in this project. You'll have to wait for my next entry to watch me undertake the treatment. See you then.